Hey, Will, that comms button is flashing behind you. Would you mind just switching that on really quick?
Oh, no problem.
Nice. Well, you know what that means, Will? It means that hailing frequencies are now open to the USS retract. Or is it ISS retract?
Not yet, it's not.
If I'm in command,
With the shave
I would
off
enjoy the
over
fact
there.
that hailing frequencies open is an ISS ship because I'm
Then it would be called hailing frequencies closed.
I'm gonna shave my goatee next week for that
Right.
specifically.
Yeah, that would go. Everybody would love that.
I
Be like,
would
well,
like
why did
that.
you do that? Oh, we did it for a podcast.
Oh yeah, for the lulz.
They're hailing us. Hailing frequencies open.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
I wish I knew what to tell them.
Yeah, so welcome back everybody to Hailing Frequencies Open. Yeah, we've done some stuff, we've watched some stuff, we've talked about some stuff. It's been really great.
Seen it. We've seen it all.
Seen it all, seen it all. One more week and we'll get to see what's popular on Reddit again. Looking forward to that.
We certainly will.
Looking forward to seeing more statues of Spock in weird cornfield countries. So look forward to that. All right, so let's jump right into this. This is from our Hailing Frequencies Open video where we talked about Shades of Grey. And what does Caleb think about season 2? So this first comment is from Captain Alima.
Captain.
Captain. He says, question for the week. How would you have ended season 2 given the same restrictions the writers had? I think we may have kind of briefly talked about that. Maybe a little bit.
We kind of did. We kind of hinted at what we might do,
I,
but
I think where I landed was, so here's the thing. You have the set. The actors have been paid. Just write a story that takes place on the ship. I enjoyed the parasite thing
yeah,
that made him sick. I thought that was fine. I would have maybe just filmed Riker actually like engaging with people, like new scenes
yeah.
instead of flashback stuff.
Yeah.
Would, yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking that I don't know how well received it would be, but I was thinking of what if you just never left the med bay? You never left
Mm,
it. And it opens with her like in there talking to a nurse or talking to another character, maybe somebody else beloved on the show. And Riker is brought in by a security officer and he is injured because of an away mission. And she's treating him and all the stuff and like you learn about it and then the ship is getting attacked and she goes to talk to the bridge about what's happening and she can't contact the bridge and then she goes to leave and she can't leave the med bay and now the show
mm.
is you're just in the thing
They're
and
on
then it's
lockdown in the med bay. Yeah,
right
that's
and
cool.
it's all about her trying to keep Riker alive and doing all the stuff but she has no contact with the rest of the ship and then at the very end you have the crew on the bridge or the captain's ready room and then you have a paragraph of dialogue that explains what happened
Hmm.
and that's it.
I like that. So instead of showing the clip show, every time we cut away from the med bay, we see two scenes. We see Picard in his office going over candidate recruits for his new number one because he's accepted that Riker's pretty much toast. And then when we don't see that, we see Worf building a model ship. And then when that's not happening, Pulaski's trying something new.
And we just
And then
that's the circle.
back we cut back to Picard. Back. 5 stars.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. You better accept this as the end of your episode. He's at the last piece, right? It's the full like our Lego thing, right? It's the mast
Mhm.
with the strings.
So the only thing that holds it all together.
The whole thing that holds it together, right? And he doesn't know Riker's better, and Riker comes in to talk to him, and he startles him. Like he surprises Worf, and they're like, "Hey, buddy, I'm alive!" And he breaks the ship. That's the only way that episode can end.
Yes, it's either that or he walks into Picard's and Picard's like, and he has to like push off all the files into the garbage bin. I've already accepted it. Yeah, no, but that's obviously the joke answer. But I think honestly, I think I would have kept the episode the same, but I just would have filmed Riker maybe having scenes with crew members.
Yeah,
like in a coma state. I don't know.
Yeah, we could just have those people come in and talk to him.
Because I just don't understand why they had the money to film whatever.
They apparently had the money to
40
pay
new
that,
scenes.
right? They had the money to apparently go pay a producer or editor or something to like scrub through physical film footage and find that.
Well, they blew their money on the swamp set. That's where the
Right,
money.
exactly. Yeah. Also, they had to. I think they also had to do new like back, like the lip things, the show that like where Riker was injured and all that stuff. In the
Mm,
med bay, they had to like create all of the stuff that's showing how he's injured.
I wouldn't. I would just show the hole in his leg.
Right, exactly.
That's enough. Yeah, it's good. So Captain Olimar continues. He says, "I'm thinking of an episode like Phlox having to put the Enterprise into stasis while they fly through a space field would make for a cheap episode." That's true. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
which is a great idea
And
too.
that's a great episode too, honestly, for what it's worth.
Especially in
Phlox is
this.
in command of the entire ship. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and it's during the Zindi stuff, which arguably nobody really likes, and that's like one of the strong. It's my favorite episode
Yeah.
of Enterprise, period, just because of how well they execute everything in that episode. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Very good. Yeah, it's very good. Harpening to an Enterprise episode that I love, I would just put Riker and Data in a shuttle pod.
Shuttle
Whole
pod, Ozone.
Galileo.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on here from my office. He says, such a short episode. Good thing you just started season 3 of TNG. I'll make sure you've got more to churn through. Laughing, crying emoji.
Thank you.
He says, my guess for KBKMS, I forgot about this, is kangaroos beatboxing keeps me sane. That's
Fair
good.
enough.
Yeah, that's good. It's got, I mean, if it's not that, I don't
The
want it
th-
to be.
the thing that we didn't get was Captain Olimar didn't tell us what it meant, so we continued to be. We
I was
continued to
going
be.
to say, I hope we get through all of these and there's still no explanation of it.
No, he'll never tell us now. It's going to be the
He
wrong.
can't. No, I would keep it to myself too at this point. Just the wild
There's
speculation.
no way you could say it.
So our review of Evolution. Oh no, there's a throwback right there, buddy. This one is from my office. I think this is his review section. So he says, new uniforms, better lighting, collar looks great. Yes. Dr. Bob Kelso is guesting. Yep. New intro. Season 3 really does feel very different from the first two. Yeah, it's completely, tonally different.
It's like a totally different show. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they want you to think it too, because
Almost like season 3 of Strange New World.
yeah, very different. But this is in a better way though.
It's a
So.
better way.
He says, what won't be different? Not receiving long comments from me.
Perfect. They'll be
Yeah.
longer. In season 3, they'll be longer.
Yeah. More collars, please.
Yeah.
Question of the week. What would be the perfect name for a scientist character?
Albert.
Rutabaga.
Perfect.
Yeah, because what was his name? It was really something you were like
Paul Stubbs.
Paul Stubbs, not a scientist.
Like I said, Paul's fine, but Stubbs is like Dr. Stubbs.
I think I made the same joke, but I think it was good that he liked baseball because a name like Paul Stubbs makes me think he's like an umpire or a
Oh,
catcher. So, there you go.
Totally.
Like Babe Ruth era baseball.
But hey, Dr. Albert Rutabaker,
Rutabaker's great. He's German.
we'll put a letter in his inbox and ask him what he thinks a strong scientist name would be.
Franz Wiener Schnitzel. Greatest scientist ever.
This is what these guys do. They're really well known for making one thing.
That's good. It's great to see Geordi and Worf both promoted.
Yep.
I didn't even notice. The egg looks familiar, so it was cool to hear in trivia how it was repurposed. Yep.
We love trivia.
Sure was. Yeah, we love trivia. Several are injured by the malfunction. Good thing Dr. Crusher is back. Looks like the replicator, I'm sorry, food slot is on the fritz. I hope you want fuzzy looking water. You know I do.
I think it was just the food slot was in the process of food slotting the water. I know. I did that for all the fans out there.
No, it was not. It wasn't. Yeah. I would like to you know how you can buy that like stuff to make like water and drinks like thick for people who can't
Yeah.
drink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stick it.
I just want it to do that for everything with liquid in it. Just make it
Delicious.
jelly. It'd be great. Picard has nice things to say about Wesley to Beverly. Some of the questions are a bit uneasy for Picard. Like, has Wesley been in love? I get Beverly asking Picard because of their connection, but I think it would have made more sense for her to ask Riker since he took Wesley under his wing. Yeah, great point. Also, his best friend is Data and Worf. So there you go. But I would just bother the captain with minimal stuff like that.
Well, she wants an excuse to talk to him, so.
Well, yeah, she likes his balding head. But maybe this also serves to show how Beverly has been out of it with Wesley. Yeah,
It could be. I hope that they're that smart to have written it like that, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. Why won't my son listen to me?
I'll ask the captain.
I'll go ask Picard. He loves my son. Stubby is basically telling Wesley that they're the same guy. I like that trivia pointed out that was sort of the intent. Is Wesley looking at his own future? Suddenly, red alert. Borg are on the way according to the sensors. Oops, just another computer glitch, but it was a biggie this time.
It's another giant ship. It's come. Oh no, it wasn't anything.
Some sort of cube.
We really need to fix these the computer and holographic displays on these things.
Space cube. I hope they don't build these ships circular. 79 years since last total ship-wide malfunction in Starfleet. Cool catch on this likely being the Excelsior, Will. Yeah, great job.
Thanks.
Dr. Stubbs isn't happy with the situation. Never happy. He's not playing baseball in his brain.
He was happy when in the opening scene where he's looking at the view screen going like, oh, and he was like looking at the, and then that was it. He was never happy from that any point forward.
I'd rather die and kill everyone on board than have this egg not go out the docking bay. Geordi has discovered something in this system which gives Wesley a bad feeling about things. Suddenly, he's an exterminator setting up traps in 10 forward. Yeah, those tiny little bots.
He does everything.
Yeah. Here, nanite, 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 nanite. Wesley spills the beans to Guinan that he's been studying nanites and he accidentally lets them out to play. At least Wesley finally has some friends. That's sad. We see that he does. We see later that he does. Even if he kind of had to make them. Yeah, that's funny. Got him. Another glitch. Music this time from John Phillips Sousa. Time to leave. Sorry, Doc. It's alive. Are you sure? You just ran over it going 65 miles per hour. Let me poke it with a stick. It was alive.
It was alive.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You just ran over going warp 9.
Pity party down in Shuttle Bay. How do you like your eggs, Doc? Unlaunched, apparently. No, he doesn't like them unlaunched.
He hates them unlaunched.
He likes them over easy, over asteroids. Got him. I like the cool looking microscope in sick bay and ensuing conversation between Wesley and Beverly. He definitely cut her with his words since she hasn't been here. I like the conflict here as well. It's good that he opens up to his mom about the issue, though. Yeah, I thought that scene was really good. The writing.
Oh yeah, very good.
It's very could have been really bad. The way they write Wesley sometimes.
Easily, yes.
But yeah, it wasn't over the top really. It was like the perfect situation where she comes in right at a pivotal moment of him.
Yes.
Figuring things out. And she's like, now, Wesley, have you been washing your underwear? And he's like, I can't talk to you right now.
Get out of my room. Get out of
my room. This is my room. I left all my laundry in your room for the past year. I can't even open the door anymore, Mom. I don't know what to do. I can't even take this stupid sweater off. It's fused to my skin.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I need you to tell Picard that the nanites are taking over the ship.
I messed up. I never talked to him.
I messed up, Mom. We've got a new life form on our hands. Not that Dr. Stubbert cares. My Good, Captain. Remember that? That's a good
Yes,
line.
I do. Yes.
Dr. Stubbs attacks the nanites with high gamma burst. They retaliate, releasing gas into the air. Riker to Picard. Did you eat Mexican for lunch, sir? It is funny that the bridge crew didn't say anything if it had been filling up for a minute. Yeah. But maybe it just filled up faster in the bridge. Yeah, because the giant bridge filled up faster than the tiny captain room.
Maybe it was only killing everybody on the bridge, and it was faintly wisping through the ready room door.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe. It's still foolish.
didn't
Worf
do those.
immediately would go like, and then he'd be like, Captain. That's canon. Like, Worf immediately, he'd be like, I can't breathe while I'm alerting the captain.
Picard, I don't feel so well.
Yeah, he would be like, interesting, I can't breathe at all. I'll try to keep breathing.
Ensign, turn on the fan.
No, I can't.
And the ensign's dead.
Oh.
Air is clear, but now the ship is facing other problems. Yeah, I really did enjoy how they just went out on the bridge and Riker just flipped like the fan extractor switch that obviously the bridge would have for smoke and fire, and every time the shield is hit, wires come down and
literally
catches fire.
Yeah.
Nobody thought about. Also, wouldn't those just run automatically?
No.
I mean, I'll let it go because the nanites were taking over the computer system. So
And we
I'll
all know
let you
that
have.
if the nanites are taking over the computer, and even if you flipped it manually, it's like nanites definitely wouldn't still be affecting like electrical circuits or anything of that nature.
No, it still would work totally fine. Yeah, the
totally
wires that go to
fine.
the fan. You're right. No, you make a lot of good points. Picard doesn't mince words with the doctor. Looks like the doc proved that they do have intelligence. Of course, Worf wants to kill them all. Universal Translator mods to communicate with them sounds much more reasonable and less explodey. Sorry, Worf. Yeah, it's no surprise that Worf wanted to blow him up. Dr. Stubbs did what I wanted to do. I said we put him in the bridge.
That's
we
why
put him in the bridge.
Calls him microbrain.
Yeah, microbrain's pretty good. The nanites were working on a way to communicate with the doctor. They attacked him while he's in his quarters. Shocking. It's good.
Nice. Got him.
Nice. Got him. Finally, Data made contact and can be the conduit for face-to-face communication. If the transporter can't be the miracle fix, at least you can use Data.
Absolutely.
It's true.
Imagine using Data and the transporter.
Ooh, together, which they have. That's how we stopped that bomb from exploding that planet or whatever it was. Remember, they beam him down to that thing and he puts his hand through the thing that would destroy any normal. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
So talking about this scene again, now, Will, that you've seen the next section of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Picture Data when he's overtaken by the nanites and Stubbs. Pretend Stubbs is Yamcha.
Okay.
Yeah. And Data is Android 20. Right?
Yes.
We know you. You destroyed all of nanite beta 6. Yeah. Yes.
True. That's true.
So that is where my brain went, but I couldn't tell you then.
So close, yeah, so far.
So far away. Nanites agree to peace and will be relocated. Everything worked out.
To learn more about the nanites.
Yeah, they're actually down there with Moriarty.
Oh, yes.
Party time. I thought it was a fun scene at the end with Guinan and Beverly. Yeah. We did too. A good start to season 3. Excellent review as always.
And this always kills me.
One Akuda from me.
He always kills me with these. He gives these really well structured reviews and comments and insights, and then he's like, "It was fine."
Yeah. Well, he doesn't give out a lot of Roddenberries. It's either an Akuda or a Kazinti. So
that's true.
He knows. He'll never be right on the fence. He's either.
I mean, it does mean he liked it, and it's fine. It's just always like, I always just think we read it for such a long time, and then it's
it's like, man, what a great episode this week. Thanks for the reviews, you guys. 2 Kazinti for me.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
What's the lowest score? Yeah, that one. Anyway,
that's it.
Anyway, I think popcorn should go to the nanites.
Yeah.
Catch you next week. He says, though, that the Popcorn Award this week should go to Will Wheaton just because he had some nice moments and he's not likely going to be selected often. Brent Spiner was a close second.
So
That's the hard thing about TNG for me is that every week it could go to Brent Spiner or Riker or Worf.
It's very true. So, From My Office suggested Will Wheaton. Ed Markstar said, I don't like the unnecessary teen drama that Wesley Crusher brings to the show, but I will give a popcorn award to Ken Jenkins as Paul Stubbs.
Ooh.
Fantastic performance.
The egg that Stubbs laid.
Yep. And then Captain Elimar goes on to even suggest popcorn to Ken Jenkins, of course, he says. So 2 for Ken Jenkins, Paul Stubbs, and 1 for Will Wheaton.
So you know what? I'm going to break everybody's heart this week.
The peer pressure didn't set in.
I have never given in to peer pressure in my life. Okay.
No, this podcast isn't anything about it.
No. That being said, I recently gave up smoking from when my friend in school in the 3rd grade made me smoke.
Yeah.
No, peer pressure is fine. I enjoy everybody giving me their recommendations. Yeah, I like to be a little out of the box sometimes. I'm giving the Popcorn Award this week to Beverly Crusher.
Gates McFadden.
She crushed it. No. Here's the thing. I'm happy she's back. I'm glad Plasky's gone, and I probably will never give it to Beverly again this season.
Probably not.
So let's get it out of the way and move on with our lives, okay?
So you took what From My Office said and went a step higher to the matriarch of the family.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Gates McFadden this week. I liked having her back.
Look at that. I like it.
Yep. Yeah.
See some Gates down there below. It's nice.
It's cool, and you'll never see it again.
I'll tell everybody, if we get 5 likes on this video, I'll tell somebody something funny in the next Hailing Frequencies Open. 5 likes.
It should be doable. All right. Well, there you go. There's another week in the bag. We appreciate everybody. Bag. Yes, got it. I was like, am I forgetting to announce something or?
Oh, the bag.
Giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. Giveaway this week is 2 things that are in Will's bathroom. So
you'll never guess what they are.
All right, everybody. So thank you as always for joining us. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for engaging with us. We really appreciate it. I didn't say that sarcastically this week. I learned how timing and phrasing makes me sound sarcastic. So that's great. I'm starting to sink back into it. No, we love talking to you guys. We like reading your comments.
Of course.
It's really fun. When you guys tell us inside jokes, and it's funny. Sometimes it's funny too, because I forget what I say half the time. And then when you guys quote it back to us, it's very funny. So
it means they're paying attention, and that's more than we can ask for.
We always have a great time talking about stuff. And sometimes it's funny, when we do these, we either dive deeper into episodes or parts that we missed during the review, which we don't know how we miss in a 2-hour podcast, but sometimes we do.
We certainly do.
So yeah, we always enjoy it. We have fun. So keep it up. We got more videos coming out.
You know what's funny? Today is the 59th anniversary of Star Trek.
Wow.
When it comes out. In the recording, it's a couple days early, but still. Yeah. So pretty cool, right?
Wow.
So from that screen to this screen to your screen.
Thanks for 50-something years.
9 years.
I'll see you at 60.
Yeah.
I remember when they invented the stars. All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and close Hailing Frequencies this week? We got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I don't want anyone hearing it.
Okay. Then Hailing Frequencies closed.
Just the consistency of the